at the time that I made them feel uncomfortable or awkward. Women have a right to come forward. The answer here was, let's have an investigation and then get the facts on the actual allegation. That's the smart way. We have an allegation. Let's find out what the facts were. You can allege something. It might be true, might be not true. You may have misperceived. There may be other facts. So let's get the facts, and that's what the investigation does, and that's what the Attorney General is doing, and that's what we should all respect. Next question, operator.
Your next question comes to the line of Dan Clark from PBS. Your line is now open.
Hey, Governor, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, Dan.
Hey, Governor. Just wondering, with all these allegations going around, I know that it's obviously a year off, but are you reconsidering a run for a fourth term? I know that you had previously committed to doing that, but I know a lot of people in political circles are wondering whether you're going to go ahead with that fourth term or whether you're going to step aside.
Dan, first, today is not a day for politics, right? I'm focusing on my job. My job is vaccines, getting a budget done, rebuilding New York. Second, Dan, you don't know any facts, right? You know allegations. You don't know facts. Let's operate on facts. And we have an investigation, qualified investigators picked by the Attorney General. Let's get the facts, and then we can have a discussion on the facts. Let's take one more, operator.
Your next question comes from the line of Katie LeClaire from News 12, Long Island. Your line is now open.
Katie?
Moving on to the next participant, Rosane Borchardt from Homodia.
Hello, Mr. Governor. I'd like to ask you about the claim by people in your administration that the reason you didn't release the full numbers is that they were preliminary. The administration releases preliminary numbers all the time. COVID rates, COVID positivity rates. How are we really supposed to believe that the reason that these were not released were just because they were preliminary? And I do have a follow-up.
Beth, you want to repeat what you said?
Yes. So the distinction between the two data sets is that the data that we reported for in-facility deaths is verified by firsthand knowledge. The out-of-facility deaths, there were concerns related to the potential for double counting and also a lack of ability to follow up and verify. So those questions ultimately have been answered. The overall number of deaths was always reported. That did not change. Then when we had verified the data, the numbers were rerun. The report is now updated and on DOH's website, and everyone can see from that analysis that the curves did not change and the results are still supported by both data sets.
Yeah. And last point, let me just add a little context because everybody forgets, so much goes on. You forget yesterday. The question was, did the March 25th DOH memo create more deaths at nursing homes? That was the question. That was the charge by President Trump starting last year. That was the constant political refrain. The March 25th memo was a mistake, caused deaths. That was the whole issue. Now, it was nonsensical on its face, right? Because the March 25th memo followed federal guidance, which everybody agreed to. If the federal guidance was wrong, why didn't they change the federal guidance? States were still following the same guidance. States still are following the same guidance. We were in the middle of overrunning the hospital system. The people were no longer contagious, but the charge was the March 25th memo created deaths in the nursing homes. That was the charge. The report responded to that charge with the accurate data. Once you say March 25th memo didn't create deaths, then whatever the number of deaths are in hospitals or in nursing homes, they are. And we always reported the total number of deaths. The question on the table was, did DOH make a mistake in the March 25th memo? And once you say no, which is what the report said, then whatever the number of people who died in nursing homes, whether we're 45th in the state or in the nation or 34 in the nation, that's not the question. It's, did you do something wrong on March 25th? And the answer was no. COVID came in from the staff. All right, thank you, guys. You have a very good day, and back to work. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's conference call. You may now disconnect.